This is Lis Carpenter with the 15K Formula 90-day challenge. Today is day 34, and I wanted to share kind of like I'm experiencing some cognitive dissonance, that's what they call it, some just internal turmoil and resistance to doing the activities that I know I need to do. But I might also be internal guidance system, guiding me back to what I really want to do. Anyway, so I was trying to convince myself pretty much for like 4 hours out of the day to do my blog posts. I was unsuccessful in that. I did everything else pretty much. Yeah, except this post that I'm going to be doing after this video. Everything else on my to-do list, except for this blog post. And part of it was my cousin called me, kind of hang out, do some Christmas stuff, I guess, or just chill and talk. And I was like, I should work. And then at the same time, I wanted to be with her. And then I was like, why don't I have time? I mean, I'm putting in all this work, and I'm not getting the results I was looking for. So I know that I need to readjust my strategies. So I just decided I would spend the last couple of hours reading some copywriting, and this is John Carlton. I'm just going to read a few paragraphs from it, because it seemed like he was speaking right to me. I don't like doing blog posts. I'm a great writer. I could write for magazines or whatever, but I hate. I should say I don't like doing SEO optimized articles. I prefer to do kind of like the journal type, which, isn't good for SEO. So it's like, if that's what blogging's about, then what's the point? So it's good for you to know that I had a freelancer a couple of months ago. I had to let him go because it's mainly dependent on this second job that I had, and when they cut my hours, I had to let him go. So that sucked. But anyway, here's what Carlton has to say about the business owner that does everything. You're the guy who knows how to bring in the money. Don't waste time doing something that doesn't produce bucks. I know businessmen who change the oil in their own car, clean their own houses, fix their own computers, decide what art to put on the office walls. This is nuts. Every hour you put into your business, you bring in major moolah. And I read that wrong, but whatever. What are you worth an hour anyway? $100 an hour? More? I know that in a good year, every one of my productive hours can net me as much as $5,000. So why in the world are you doing those jobs you can pay someone for $10 or $20, even $50 an hour to do for you? You're losing twice. Not only are you wasting precious time, which is irreplaceable, you're also stealing potential cash from your business. This paragraph just nearly killed me, man. It just, you have no idea how much I hate doing blog posts. Look, it's very likely that you're the only person in your business with the capabilities and knowledge and skills to bring in new business and make sure projects get completed. This is the only way your business prospers. When you don't do these things, they don't get done. So he says, delegate someone else to do it, put it off, or just ignore it. And this actually made me think, Desmond, who's one of my leaders in Empower, he probably had like 7 blog posts total, not exactly setting the example for the 8 core commitments, which one of them is blog daily. But he's like, blogging don't bring you in the money. He's like, he made it pretty clear. He was using like this strategy where you mask your IP address and post a bunch of Craigslist ads until that got too serious. And this is the part that kind of got me thinking about my experience with my cousin, talking to her on the phone. Or actually, it was texting her back and forth on the phone. 5, don't let money run your life. The most common ailment among professionals is burnout. You make a few bucks, you get on a treadmill where each bigger paycheck becomes the minimum you now require for your hot new lifestyle. And suddenly, all you're doing is working. This is common. It really is a treadmill. And your brain turns into slush, and your personal life goes into the dumpster. I will never forget sitting with a client at a little cafe in Miami Beach. He owned 26 auto supply stores, was 100 pounds overweight, had a wife who despised him, kids he never saw, and while a tropical breeze ruffled the palms and pretty girls strolled by and the waves crashed on the white beach, all he could talk about was opening his 27th auto supply store. Yeah, so I'm really thinking about where I need to cut things out of my schedule, where I can delegate, because it's habitual, like this whole thing with like filling up my schedule, because I feel if I'm working all day, then I'm actually accomplishing more. But, yeah. How you feel about your work is very important too. So today I didn't feel so good about what I was doing. So I just took some time to think about why I wasn't like enthused and excited like when I started out. And I think I figured it out. My goals for the coming year, I guess, yeah, it's not dependent on me making this particular income stream successful. It's kind of a mix. So I want to sit on this until I'm able to pay a freelancer again to do my blog posts and build as a team. I had decided I'm going to go with a team that offers more resources than Empower, which is kind of wrong. You can't switch teams. But anyway, that's what I decided today. And yeah, that's it for me today. This is Lis Carpenter with 15K Formula 90-Day Challenge. So today was a day of reflection and restructuring. I'll see you in the next video.